Hi, this is Michelle at Red Dirt Reviews, and I am doing my review on Hush Hush by Becca Fitzpatrick. This is the first book in the, I guess it's called the Hush Hush series. And I just finished it today. It won't be a long review because I don't have a lot to say about it. But basically, I will just jump on in. In case you want to know, it's Simon and Schuster. It was published in 2009. Um, and this is called, again, Hush Hush. Um, the first thing that really struck me that I noticed was it didn't really grab my attention. At first, I had to read a few chapters in before it really got interesting to me, and I wasn't really into angel stuff before I picked this up. It's just a cheap, I think I got it for $4 at Books A Million, and I'd heard about it and decided to give it a try since it was so cheap. And you can tell it's got eh, that black mark there. Yeah. Um, but yeah, it didn't really grab me at first, but once I got into it, it did. Honestly, my initial thoughts were it's kind of like Twilight, but with a fallen angel, and it actually did not play out like I had predicted it would. Like with the introduction of Miss Green, or Dabria, as later her first name comes out, or with Elliot and Jules, I actually did not expect that to turn out the way it did. And I heard somebody say that Patch is the bad boy that Edward Cullen wishes he was, and I have to agree. Patch is, for all Edward's, tough guy, bad boy kind of thing, Patch actually, I think, it comes off much better as a character. Of course, one of the bad things, I feel like there wasn't a ton of character development. I know this is the first book, so I probably won't end up reading the others, so maybe we'll see more, but I just was not necessarily seeing a lot of character arc. Um, I thought that Nora was a little flat, but Patch, I saw somewhat of an arc, so I'm very curious to see where that goes. Like, the good things were, I actually do kind of like that it was like Twilight, but with angels, because it was a little bit better. Um, I did kind of take issue with, like, suddenly Nora's obsessed with him. I mean, I guess a lot of it played into his fallen angel powers and his, that he could affect her and make her think about him and stuff, but, so I was kind of like, I mean, that's a little quick, even for a young adult. Danny Marks calls it insta-love. I mean, it was still a little quick, so, but overall, I gave it a 4 out of 5 because I couldn't give it a 3.5 on Goodreads. But essentially, it's a 3.5 on Goodreads. It is as a 4, mostly because the beginning wasn't great, some of the characters were flat, but it was still ultimately good, and I plan to read the others. And I will say I like this cover. Woo. I like if I could ever do a room tour, you'll see all the red and black. And then you can see kind of how shiny and sparkly the cover is. And that's that. So, yeah, that was my review of Hush Hush. Let me know if you think I should go ahead and read the other books, because I probably will, but I just want to know, like, does it get even better? I mean, kind of what, without spoilers, do I have to look forward to in the rest of the series? I will say I did like the ending of the book. I thought the way it ended kind of was good, but I guess I'm kind of waiting to see how it can be stretched out into a series. So anyway, that was my review of Hush Hush by Becca Fitzpatrick. I gave it 3.5 out of 5. It will say 4 on Goodreads because I didn't want to show it as a 3. It wasn't that bad. But yeah, and I hope you all are having a great summer. I hope you had a great 4th, and I will see you later.